Captain Marvel. Is it worth seeing? Yes, I definitely think so. What did you think? Let's talk in the comments. Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin, and this is my spoiler-free review for Captain Marvel. I'm super excited to dig into this and talk about this movie. In fact, I got some Captain Marvel talk lined up for this weekend. Sunday, going to be dropping my spoiler talk. My friend the Cholo Nerd is going to join me for that. And Saturday, Cholo Nerd will also join me for my theological analysis of this movie. So lots of Captain Marvel talk ahead, and I'm excited to do it because I enjoyed this movie. I'm giving it a B+. I definitely think it's worth your time to see this weekend, especially as we're building towards Endgame. It's a nice little puzzle piece that fits right in there, so it's definitely worth your time to go out and see this movie at some point while it's running in theaters. At least, that's my personal opinion of the movie. Now, not my favorite of all the MCU movies, gave it a B+, didn't hit that A range. It's just because there are some negatives, like in all movies. And for me, there were some things in this movie that felt like they should have been more epic than they were, and they came out a little flatter than I thought they were going to come out. And some of those places specifically for me were some Brie Larson moments. Not that she did a bad job. In fact, she was great. And overall, I thought she was fantastic. What I mean is there were a few places where I felt like she was meant to deliver a line that's supposed to be like, you know, one of those superhero epic lines. And it just kind of came out flatter than I thought it was going to come out, or more conversational when I felt like, well, shouldn't that have been just a tad bit more poignant? Or, I don't know. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't distracting. In fact, I will say that overall, I enjoyed her performance in this role. Like her and Nick Fury, like her character, the way she played off Nick Fury was just fantastic. I really enjoyed that. It felt like their relationship and friendship was like a 90s buddy cop movie. So I really enjoyed whenever those two were on screen together.
What is this?
The SHIELD logo.
Does announcing your identity on clothing help with the covert part of your job?
Said the space soldier who was wearing a rubber suit.
Plus, meeting this side of Nick Fury was really kind of cool. A younger, more energetic, happier Nick Fury working side by side with this like super powered alien individual, and it gives meaning to that line in the Iron Man post-credit scene where he tells Stark, "You just stepped into a bigger world, our bigger universe, you just don't know it yet." And so it's really cool how it gives that more context, and it was fun to watch these two characters play off each other. Probably one of my favorite things to watch in this movie was those two playing off of each other. And like all superhero origins, you have those moments where the hero is learning to open up and dig into their powers. And so those moments where Carol Danvers was digging into that and getting to know her powers, like she'd have this smile on her face like this is fun and stuff like that. So she did have a lot of strong moments. So even though there were some things in this movie that I thought fell just a little flat, overall it was swallowed up in what I would think is that typical MCU kind of fun spirit that this film had. So I really did enjoy that overall. It was cool to get Agent Coulson back and see him back in this movie, and I will say it left me wanting more. I wish Coulson's role was a little bit bigger, but I enjoyed every moment that he was on screen, and so it was really cool. And then you get those moments with Nick Fury and Goose.
Aren't you the cutest little thing? Aren't you cute?
Goose is a fantastic character. I really liked Goose in this movie. And it's like Nick Fury and Goose like had a special bond throughout this movie, and I really enjoyed that. It was some of the highlights of the film right there. In fact, one of the people that was with us didn't really enjoy the movie, but they thought Goose was the best part of the movie. So Goose was a fantastic character. Honestly, if you like the MCU and you like the feel and the tone of the MCU, and you're going to this movie and you just want to forget all the negativity that you've heard and you just want to relax and have something that's fun in front of you, I think Captain Marvel is that. I thought it was a fun movie, it was entertaining, it was a good time, and like I said earlier, nice little puzzle piece on our way to Endgame. So I'm giving it a B+, and I think it's definitely worth seeing while it's on the big screen, definitely before Endgame hits theaters. So if you saw Captain Marvel, what did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Somewhere in the middle? Let's talk in the comments. And while you're there, hit the subscribe button to become a Durbanian. Hit the bell by the subscribe button so you're notified for my next movie review, theological analysis, ranking video, or anything else I do here. Hit the bell so you're notified when I drop the stuff I'm dropping Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a great time as we dig deeper into this movie. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.